What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Twano23.
I'm Old King Cole.
I'm Michael Buckets, and this is Ball Talk.
Kicking back into another week. We got a bunch of crazy stuff on the slate. We got Ja news. We got Nico Harrison just got fired. The Kings might blow it all up. A bunch of crazy big performances. Is Wemby going to be MVP? Is Jokic going to be MVP? Is Luka going to be MVP? What's going on? Where do we start first, guys?
It's a lot to get into, bro. We
It's
can
a
start
lot to get
anywhere.
into.
Well, I feel like
It is.
we could start with the freshest. Like, let's talk about Nico Harrison.
Yeah,
As of
that's what I
like,
was gonna say. Fresh feelings. I mean, that just happened 7 hours ago.
Yeah.
yeah, crazy.
What was really crazy was Shams tweeting like Nico Harrison's gonna get fired in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
He
Yeah,
was
Because
too on
like
the inside.
like I was sitting at break and I was talking with my coworkers about it, and I was like, "Oh, he didn't actually get fired yet. It just says he's gonna get fired in 10 minutes." And then we're sitting there like,
Huh?
what is he doing right now? Like he knows he's got to go into that meeting in 10 minutes, and he probably got Twitter.
He
He
probably
probably followed
saw that
Shams.
tweet, yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy though. The fact that it's like Tuano was saying right before the pod. I mean, it's been almost a full year removed since that Luka trade, and the fact that it's even gotten this far, crazy.
Yeah.
Like it has been clear as day since the first days of the trade that it was a terrible trade and that it was lopsided. It's one of those trades where like if you saw that in a 2K league, you would have kicked that guy out of the 2K league for making that trade because it's too unrealistic. Like no, the Mavs aren't trading Luka, that's just stupid. But
Right.
then they did it in real life.
Yeah.
And they
No,
kept
that's
the guy
literally
that did it after it
our,
failed hard.
yeah, you remember seeing people post about 2K. They tried to put the trade into 2K, and the 2K was like, no,
Nah.
not even in a video
Like,
game.
even bro, like when I was watching, I was on. I was watching. I saw something that was saying like we see superstar players get traded all the time nowadays, but it's usually on their like choice.
Yeah.
They
Right.
are unhappy
Right.
here. You've never seen a team like, especially the caliber, like no place in the Luka. Like you got to acknowledge the greatness of like the player. So to trade that player when he's happy here and he's content on your team, I see why bro got the move. Not gonna lie. So I'm surprised he made it that long. Like
Yeah,
I
for real.
would have you same day you would have got booted for me personally, and like Luka not even my favorite player, but like seeing a man who can put up 70 on any given night, and you give that away to another team in the same conference as you, bro, it's crazy. I don't know. I feel like this is some got check for Tampa, bad, bro. Something. He must have had somebody else winning the finals that year.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got some Terry
Check his
Rozier
background, bro.
situations
Check,
going on.
Yeah. But it was all
yeah, bro.
about
Because
Nico
ain't no
like
way.
selling the trade to the rest of the franchise and like telling them that this is a good move all the way through when it happened, after it happened, then he came public about this is why I did it. I think defense wins championships. And he was all about like trusting the process. Now we see the process
I think
failed.
teams with
Um,
defense.
How many games did you say that AD played out of the total games
I
before
think it was
pod?
like 14 out of 44 or
Like,
something like that. He's only played
yeah.
14 of 44 games that he was acquired by the team. That's
Meanwhile,
like
Luca's
AD's a great
breaking
player,
will
phenomenal.
records.
right. Meanwhile, Luke on
Man's
the other
almost
side is
averaging 40
breaking.
right now.
Right. Like, there's a
Brother
huge
averaging
clear
40.
difference. The scales are tipped in a huge
Right.
way.
Like that's disrespectful to like what that I don't know, bro. That was disrespectful to the city of Dallas. Not so like I would be so hurt. Like I feel like it kind of maybe with some deeper stuff that they're not going to get into. I feel like because Nico doing that felt personal. because there's no other way he like it's either tampering or it was personal. Those are only two ways you see him making a trade of that caliber. Like you said, 2K wouldn't even accept it. No person with half a brain would have made that trade. It's either got to be some tampering going on somewhere, or bro had a personal vendetta. They had beef, and he was like, "I don't want him on my team."
Yeah,
Like, bro
thinking
was I'm a
about
general
it,
manager. He's no longer here. Like,
thinking about
you're
it
not just
being
giving it up.
personal, I like don't really know what the relationship was like, but I did. I remember that like when he took the beer from Luca after they won the conference finals, and like Luca's
Oh,
kind of reaction to that, like that's really all the context I have to their relationship. But you know,
I forgot about that moment.
Yeah, that was a crazy moment.
I remember that. Yeah,
Luca looked this. He looked so hurt.
people were freaking about that. I
but
forgot about
yeah, to
that.
make a mountain out of a molehill, it doesn't seem like they really were vibing. So it definitely could have been a personal thing. Kind of, I honestly keep thinking about Jerry Krause and
Yeah, I
like
was
being
too.
like I can build this team with Kyrie and AD. Because when you look at, I saw a post of all the things, like
It's a great
basically all the
comparison, bro.
transactions,
Wonderful.
all the different transactions that have happened in his time there, and he got Kyrie, AD, Clay Thompson. Like those are good things. I mean,
No, yeah,
Luca
on
asterisk. So
paper,
even
it
like
sounds
without AD,
amazing.
like even without the AD trade, everything else that he did like a really good job. So I feel like he got almost in his head. We made the Western Conference Finals. I don't need Luca, which sounds very familiar.
Plus, I also think it's funny that the Mavericks had like a 1.8% chance to get the first overall pick, and Nico Harrison had the gall to be like, "See, y'all just had to trust the process." Like as if he just like knew that he was gonna get the fucking first pick and end up with Cooper Flag, and he ends up not even looking like the best rookie so far. Not that he looks bad, but he's not my pick for rookie of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like there's a general consensus
So,
that he's
oh, I,
not there right now.
No, not yet. What were you gonna say, Tuano?
I was going to say, just looking at the last 3 years they both had for their teams, Anthony Davis in 2024, no, not 2024, 2023, 2024, he played 76 games, 2023 he played 56, 2022 he played 40, whereas Luka in 2024 played 70 games, in 2023 he played 66, in 2021 he played 65. If I got a player playing that many games and then I see the injury history alone that come with the baggage of Anthony Davis and him becoming an older guy, and it's not going to get any better for his career, like the injury history is there, plus he's aging, the injuries are going to still come with that. That's just not a smart trade in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like
Excuse me.
if betting on injuries was a thing, which it shouldn't be, not trying to say that, but if it was, betting on Anthony Davis getting injured would, you wouldn't win any money off of that. Vegas would be like, that's definitely going to happen. So
Yeah,
you
like
could,
his
you'd
odds be
probably
low.
hit if you bet on Anthony Davis playing 65 games in a season.
You also brought up a great point, Tuano, that I don't think we have brought up yet, this pod at least, that is so crazy with the trade, the age difference. AD, like you all have said a couple times and alluded towards, he's an aging star. He's on the downward of his career. Luca is still going up. It's crazy to
Literally.
think because he's
Right.
already arguably the best player in the NBA to touch a basketball when he's on the court right now, but he's what, 24, 25? Like he still has opportunity to keep going. Like we forget that he came into the league at such a young age that he has so much time to grow yet. And like even just that added onto it, it's like, dude, what were the Mavericks thinking? Like, they threw everything away. They threw their whole future away. Like, now they have to restart, do this whole rebuild process, this, that, and the other, figure out what they're going to do, try and find another Luka. But the thing is, you're not going to find another Luka. Luka's a once-in-a-generation type superstar, maybe even a once-in-a-lifetime type superstar. Have we ever seen a guy like Luka?
They probably could have got. They probably. Bro, if they wanted to trade Luka, he could have got almost anybody in the NBA.
They probably could have traded
You
for
could have got
LeBron.
almost
Not
anybody
actually,
in the
but
NBA
like,
for him.
They did try to get
Bro, they could have
Giannis.
traded for KD. Not even on my KD shit. Like, yeah, it's only very few players. I can see Giannis, I can see LeBron, I can see Stephen Curry being some untouchables. But for Luka, I feel like a lot of other guys were movable if they really wanted to like build a future. Because
Bro, KD,
like
Kyrie,
I
and
don't see a
Clay
team
is
that wouldn't
crazy
accept.
that would be nasty.
alternate universe.
Because
On the
like,
Mavericks?
bro,
Whoa.
like you could have got anybody. You could have got Devin Booker. You could have got like I can see Phoenix moving Devin Booker for Luka and put him with KD.
That would be
KD
nasty.
like,
Imagine
yeah,
it. Imagine
like,
the
all
trade
type of
there.
ways this could have went.
I don't think they'd do
It's-
that.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't, but I was just giving like scenarios.
No,
Like,
I hear you. That'd just be crazy. Imagine
anybody,
that
they would have
shit.
gave up anything for the opportunity. Like you give Luca plus somebody else on the back end, a decent player. Like you give them like Luca and PJ Washington. You can get anybody with that, bro. Like I don't see a club. I don't see a team not willing to shake that agreement. Like
No, yeah, easily.
might have been rigged though, because yeah, I did a report in school. I've done my research about some fluky stuff that's happening in the drafts once before. And then you see something of this magnitude occurring, and then you see the Dallas Mavericks actually still become winners after that, not getting the first pick of the draft. Like,
Yeah, it's almost
fishy.
it's one of those conspiracies that fit too well for people to dismiss, in the sense that even if it's not true, it always will be in our memories.
Because there's no other way. I think bro just got maybe, hopefully he escaped. That's what I hope. I hope he did not make it to be a GM and then actually make a trade like this. I hope he was coerced and or forced. Because
Yeah,
he going down as probably the worst GM of all time. In our generation, everybody's going to know him as the guy who traded Luka, who
For
gave
real.
like however Luka's career goes. If he stays with the Lakers,
Bro.
become one of the best Lakers of all time. Nico Harrison gave that away for nothing.
Bro,
Because Luka's potential is way
honestly,
higher than Anthony
I
Davis.
wish
Respectfully.
the trade never happened. Like, I don't know if I've ever outwardly said that. Like, I really wish Luka played his whole career on the Mavericks.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, bro. I also feel that way, bro.
No, yeah, because I feel
felt
like he would have gave his whole career to the Mavericks. It seemed like he was happy there. It seemed like he took on the fan base. He would like the first thing you always saw Luka do whenever he hit a game winner or a big shot in Dallas, he would run out to the crowd. And he would celebrate with the crowd. Like he loved the
Right.
people of Dallas, like it seemed like,
For
because
real.
they took him on at such a young age. I mean, that's where he like grew up almost. You know what I mean? Like I said, he came into the league at such a young age. He was still like a kid when he was on the Mavericks at first. So he kind of grew into being a man in Dallas. So I'm
Right,
sure
getting
he
to
wanted.
see, like, getting to be there for the end of Dirk's career and developing that relationship,
Great
like
point.
just kind of cementing the like passing the torch scenario, you know, like he's
Seriously.
gonna be the next guy. You think about that video of that one dude. I wish I could give him a hug. The one dude that's like, there's supposed to be a statue. This is the worst day of my whole
I
life.
knew the video you were
Like,
going to reference. Yeah,
That dude, bro. Like,
It was.
like there
He
was supposed
was-
to be a Lucas statue in Dallas, and there
Seriously.
probably never will be.
Now
And
you
that,
know, but you know for a
like-
fact the Lakers gonna jump on that opportunity
Like,
if he
bro.
has a good enough career.
Oh yeah, he
You know they
gonna. It's only a matter of time before they have the money to put some other megastar next to him that's a center or something like that and just make it work. They'll throw a bag at Wemby or something like that, see if they can pry him away from San Antonio next free agency pull.
So what's going on in Memphis?
I feel like what we just saw from the video that was going around on the internet, Ja's not happy. Him and his coach got some type of turmoil. There's some type of disconnect. I feel like, which is obvious. I don't even feel like that. You can just see it. You can see the tension. You know how the scenario goes.
Plus, it seems like it's like
go.
it's definitely like a tension with like the general management too, because they're even sitting him out of games and this, that, and the other at this point. Like he's got problems with the whole team at this point, and it's at a point where the relationship seems unfixable, and it almost just seems like we're just waiting to see where Ja's gonna be next. I hate to say that, but that's really where it seems like we've gotten to in the Ja story at this point.
Yeah, to hear him say that he like just lost his joy for basketball really like makes me think of the whole Jimmy Butler situation that we were just dealing with, where he had said the exact same thing, and it was like, you know, button heads with management and getting sat and not playing, not really caring about the sport. And now we see what Jimmy Butler's capable of. So Ja's trying to do the exact same thing right now. He's trying to drop his value basically, to go anywhere that he can, and then he's going to turn it back on, and we're going to see Ja at whatever he's capable of doing right now.
In Chicago.
That's not one of the teams I saw, but bro,
Really? Maybe that's just what I'm seeing because I'm on Bulls feeds because I'm a Bulls fan, but I swear I've seen so many articles of like every player that is like on the bubble of being traded, I've seen potentially getting traded to the Bulls because the Bulls are on this like hot streak right now and we want to get rid of Vooch. It's pretty universal that every Bulls fan is like, all right, we need to get rid of Vooch while he has any value left possible, like any trade value left possible, because we don't want Vooch. We don't want Vooch anymore.
Yeah, that's valid.
Like he can turn it on still offensively, but he's just a defensive liability. Like that dude can't guard for shit.
He's 35. He's done. Respectfully.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's fine, but I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, when you're trying to win,
yeah,
bottom line's
I
bottom
was
line.
agreeing with you. I was agreeing. I was saying like he's 35. Like it's time.
yeah.
So like, get the
yeah, I
boot,
don't
my
really
boy,
want to
respectfully.
but
It's
I think that's just
how it
your Bulls
happens.
circles. I think that's just your Bulls.
I'm
Twitter.
sure it is.
I don't know if anyone's
Yeah,
shopping
I
for
don't see nothing
Vooch.
about
I'm
that.
trying to think of who would shop for Vooch.
I mean, it's a Vooch Kobe
Nobody's
White.
searching for Vooch.
It's a Vooch Kobe White and picks package because we haven't had Kobe White all season. So the thought is we're good still without Kobe White because we haven't played with him yet. Even though
I got it.
In my opinion, it'd be goofy not to at least see how the team plays with him because he's a flamethrower for us mostly. But
they can't
send the
trade him
package
till he get
to
off
Sacramento.
well, right. That's why I'm saying. Like the thought is that once he gets back, like they just keep. It's like ideal, like or ideas.
What you say, Michael?
Bro, send that package to Sacramento for Sabonis.
Oh, okay, for Sabonis. I thought you were about to say something so goofy. I was about to be like, bro.
Sacramento could be run at Kobe White, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan.
Hey, I'm fine with giving them the old Bulls. That's fine by me.
We've seen this before.
Bro, all they got to do is call the Cavs at that point.
Yeah.
And they got
Get the team back together.
Get Woo back from the Pistons.
Oh, God. It's gonna be a party in Sacramento.
Man, I'm not going to lie. Even though Woo is never like for all of our not super deep basketball heads, Woo is Javonte Green. But when Woo was on the fucking Bulls, man, he was like highlight tapes every time. And bro, I saw him when I was watching that Pistons game last night. When he hit that super hard slam late in the game after that missed three, I was like, oh, I miss it. I'm not gonna lie. We need another heavy dunker on the Bulls, bro. We don't have another. Like, we're a big shooting team, honestly, nowadays, which is fine. Modest can dunk hard every once in a while, but I need a Woo on the team that just be fucking. He got beef with the rim, bro. Like, he's mad at that rim when he dunks. But I feel like we're getting a little away from the original topic, which is Ja potentially leaving this year.
Yeah, I mean, here's things that I've been seeing. First, I was seeing that nobody really wants him. But then I started to see different teams. I saw the Timberwolves had reached out to him. I saw the Raptors, but that could be a fantasy. The Knicks were interested.
I feel like him going to those teams is kind of clunky. I
What
feel
Yeah,
was
I
the
like
would
first one you
agree with you.
mentioned?
The
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. The Timberwolves were the team that I saw that reached
That's
out to him.
Yeah, I've seen the Timberwolves a lot too.
I don't think that'd be a good trade.
The Timberwolves need a point guard, so
But I feel like
um,
they need like a playmaking point guard more.
And I think it
So,
has a lot to do with the fact that
'cause-
Anthony Edwards and Ja have a good relationship.
but we've seen guards get together and not have a good play stat. Like I don't think they're gonna be like bad players. But I feel like we've seen the trend of like double guarding, and especially when you have two alphas. Like those are two future MVPs.
You think so? Because we've seen
And
Ja
it's
take
hard to put
the.
them on the
We've
team
seen
together
Ja
when they
take like
both
a
still
normal
rising
role
to
of
hit their
like,
prime.
you know what I mean? Like taking that like 17 points per game type of vibe with like the heavy assists.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Ja Morant and Anthony Edwards could just play 2K in the NBA, realistically. Like they could just go out
Especially if
there
they can
and
keep.
be themselves playing off of each other, and I think that that would generate a lot of points.
Especially if they can keep guys like Gobert and Vanderbilt and stuff like that, and they don't have to like give up too much if Ja can really drop his trade value like we're thinking he is. Like the T-Wolves would be scary with Ja. Scary. So I don't know. That
Not
one.
impressed.
I don't see it.
It sounds like he's not impressed whatsoever. He hates
Well,
it.
it is what it is.
Nah, I was just gonna say, yeah,
It's hard to think
but
of better
I
fits. I
forgot
mean,
my
who
train of
needs
thought. What I was
a
gonna say
point
about it.
guard?
Yeah, I mean, per the NBA Central as of November 10th, so yesterday at 10:30 in the morning, it says the Timberwolves have checked in on Ja, so they're at least poking in and seeing what's up.
What's tough is both of them get shut down, not easily, but they're not the hardest players to like come up with a defensive scheme, and they play pretty similar. Anthony Edwards has been able to add a consistent 3 point to his arsenal, which has been solid. But all you got to do is clog the paint, and Ja can't really shoot that well, which is like no disrespect to him. But that's when his playmaking has to come into play. But he's not the best playmaker in turn. Like his ratio isn't bad when it comes to turnovers, but he ain't a ball passing first point guard. Like he's definitely a ball in his hands type of guy. And he did take a step back. I will acknowledge that. Like he is willing, but I think he's good with like to space the floor a little bit more. So I feel like if you move Anthony Edwards out to the three and stretch the floor that way, I feel like it may play better. I don't know. I just see it clashing. I feel like they both really ball dominant, and I think
Yeah,
Anthony
I hear what
Edwards
you're
need
saying
like
now.
he need a glass cleaner. He the type of player like he got that Michael Jordan vibe, but like he need a cleaner and a defensive player who can like come out there and like do the stuff that he doesn't do that well. Which like he can score the ball well. He needs a secondary score. But like I feel like those are
And that's why I said it. They
one
keep
sports right
Gobert and they
now.
keep
As I say
Vandy.
right now,
You're basically describing exactly what I said. I mean, you add
it'll
Ja
be
to
hard
that.
to keep those two.
I mean, shit, depending on how much Ja drops his value, and I mean, I don't know how many picks the T-Wolves have off top, but it seems like people value picks more
I
and
think
more
they have a
as
decent
time
amount.
passes. It seems like people value picks more and more as time passes. Trade
Yeah.
two first round picks, and you're not. You give them 2 to 3 first round picks and some random couple role players, and you're telling me the Grizzlies aren't going to take that for what Ja's doing right now? Because that might be one of the best trade offers you get. 2 to 3 first round picks. That's kind of decent.
I mean, there is a scenario where they don't let it play out the same way that the Heat let it play out, and they just,
Keep them.
yeah, and tank
That'd be wild.
until the end of his contract.
I would hate that. I really hope that
That'd be
doesn't happen
terrible.
for the NBA because I really want to see Ja back to loving the sport and playing
Me
again.
too. That's what
He's one of
I
the
feel
most
like.
electrifying guys when he's actually playing
I
the
agree.
game. He's like the closest thing to D Rose that we've seen since D Rose. I mean, that dude jumps out the gym and yams it on people from the point guard position.
Yeah, he was in top 10 conversations not that long ago,
No,
you know?
not that long
And
ago.
it's not even like he fell off. He just hasn't had the opportunity to play consistently
Yeah.
in a while. Yeah, that's tough. Honestly, I see John Morant getting the Allen Iverson treatment from the NBA. Like the NBA
Ooh.
does not like him. They don't like his style, let's say.
100%.
And so they're gonna X Factor him and basically be like, we're gonna shun you and try and control you in any way we can and try and control your image and how you represent us. When really he's just a person trying to represent himself. And it's very similar to Allen Iverson. The more you see Allen Iverson being himself and not representing the NBA that the way they want to be represented, um, yeah, they basically shut him down. And he's not a guy that we talk about in all-time conversations really ever. He's like an honorable mention, but we should talk about him more. And we're seeing that happen with John Moran in real time. Like this is a guy that we really, other than Derrick Rose, haven't seen anything like it.
Yeah, that's a really
And we're,
great point.
and we're missing out on that because the NBA is worried about their image, which is disgraceful.
Yeah, I was like, it's just stupid. Like to not give the guy the opportunities that everybody else has just because of, like you said, some goofy ass image stuff. Like that was all completely unrelated to basketball too. It's not like he was doing crazy stuff on the court. It's not like he was harming players. It's not like he was doing this that. Like it was, like we all know what it was, but
Right.
yeah, goofy, 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 goofy. But
I think there's a couple some potential landing spots for Ja that I was just running down a conference just looking at the different teams. Orlando would be a solid spot for him
They
if
did
they could
pop
put
in my
together.
head.
They the Spurs also. The Spurs have some valuable assets. If
wow,
they wanted to win within the next 4 years, if they wanted to win within the next 4 years, I think Ja would be a good
I think they're good,
tool
man.
to have.
I think
yeah, they're
Spurs
gonna
are
win
set.
within the next 4 years for sure. But you add Ja, and they're winning within the next 2 years.
Bro, they got three
Yeah,
top
so
picks
but
in the
like
last how
they're
many years? Like all those guys are going to be all stars. Wemby, Castle, and Dylan Harper. I
they
mean,
don't
who
need
knows about
him,
Dylan Harper? He's a
but
rookie, but
he'd
He
be
still
a
looks
good
like he could
asset.
take off. I hear you.
right.
He's a good asset.
He's
I think
definitely
he'd
a good
be.
asset. I hear
I
you.
think
But they
he.
would
I think
have to get rid of one of those guys. I don't see a scenario where they keep all three of the people that I just mentioned. Obviously, Wemby's untouchable. I don't see a scenario where they keep two of the people I just mentioned.
Ooh, a good
Wait,
one.
what did
I
you say?
just oh
Say it again. I didn't. I forget. Wait, who did you say? I heard Dylan Harper, and then who you say? The other
Stephon
guys you
Castle.
listed. Mm. They got De'Aaron Fox though too, and they got picks.
Oh, that's true. What he play one game so far?
Respectfully, I would have dropped him like a bad habit, just because I
wow,
know he's older. He's getting old. Like if think about the team they
wow.
have right now. They have
Yeah, they
a
didn't know
lot
they
of
were gonna
young
get the number
guys.
2 pick when they got him. So
I mean, I hear
Like
you. At
you
this
got
point, I'd
Stephon
drop him like a
Castle.
bad habit. You
Look,
just made it sound like he's bad.
no, I didn't say he was bad, but I'm saying,
I know you
but for
didn't say that,
Ja,
but you made it sound that way, saying drop him like a bad habit. Like he like
like we got like give him a like. It's ways to go about the trade system, especially because he ain't worth as much as he was.
honestly,
Like
I'm seeing the vision now. I'm seeing the vision. That's like a pretty close value match to what Jaw's looking like right now.
yeah. That's honestly
exactly.
a really
The
good one. That
Clippers
Spurs one's
also.
super good. Eh,
The
I hate
Clippers could
that.
also be something.
Hate that.
But it's realistic. Though.
It is. I
Need
just hate
guard.
it. I just need the Clippers to blow it up and decide,
I
like,
was
finally
thinking
admit that they
Toronto.
need to
Fuck the
rebuild.
But I don't think you want to go to Toronto.
What the fuck the
Michael,
unction?
the Bucks, you would love that.
I have seen Bucks, but I don't know if that was just like
I was gonna say, do you think that's really possible? Is that just some Bulls type shit where it's like, yeah, we could, but it's not really? Because like, who are the Bucks giving like as a
They didn't reach
player
out though.
other than
They didn't
Apparently-
reach out.
this. Okay, so like we were talking about with you and the Bulls earlier, it's hard for me to believe what I see about the Bucks because I know my feet's just feeding me Bucks.
right?
But apparently Ryan Rollins is talked about around the league at
He
this
is.
point. That's not necessarily someone that I would want the Bucks to give up or someone that I think the Bucks are trying to give up, but I think that other offices are interested in him. So
For sure.
that's the trade piece that I've seen. Anytime I've seen like trades for Ja
Him and some
or
picks, yeah.
Sabonis or different people that are in trade conversations. Who
Slime-
else is in trade conversations?
Who else is in trade conversations right now?
I mean, Zion, slight, but not really. That might just be pushed.
We got the team that we're talking about after break,
Yeah, the Kings definitely trying to blow it up.
but I don't know if that means that they would go and get a guy like Ja. That's kind of the reverse of blowing it up. You would think that they would try and go get picks and stuff like that. They're not gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Who else is trying to blow it up? Send their guy out. Trey Young's name's been popping up a lot.
I could see something like that, a trade Ja swap.
No, I'm saying completely separate from the jaw. I'm like spinning off
Oh,
that.
you're just saying people blowing it up.
Right. Like we could see a really interesting trade deadline this year.
Oh, I think it's going to be crazy this year, actually. Yeah, there's so much news.
Right.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at this. They said they are very, very close to trading Ja to the Timberwolves. So yeah,
Yep.
it seems very.
That's all I
realistic.
see. That's all I see right now. When you brought
Jaden McDaniels, Rob Dillingham, and Mike Conley, that'd be a good end of Mike Conley's career. That's the part that got me. Once saw Mike Conley, I was like, hey, that's let bro come home, retire.
Yeah.
Like damn, but they damn near retire his jersey. They retired TA shit. They definitely retired his.
Bro. What would we call John Morant and Anthony Edwards?
J'Anthony Edwards.
What's Ja's nickname in the league?
Ant-Man? Oh, that's
No, I said
Anthony
Ja.
Edwards.
Because I was saying,
Ja.
I said,
Bro, it
he's
says it
just
right
Ja.
on bro, Ja's shoes. Oh my
It's
gosh, we got the
tough,
two
bro.
best shoes. Okay, it's not real yet, but
I don't know.
The
LaMelo's gonna have to have a conversation with one of those two because LaMelo's shit is tough.
Which
that's valid.
LaMelos?
I really like Jaws though. They might be my new favorites.
Wait, look, Josh shoes is out, right?
What?
The
They're
threes, the one that got like the little Josh shoes are out.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I
the
just saw
Tiger
it.
ones. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said they wasn't out.
No, I was saying-
I don't know the model off top if you're asking me which LaMelos, but I could
Yeah.
find a picture of them probably on break or something. They kind of look like they got
Is
like
it-
flowers on them type shit. But
is this?
hell no, those are booty cheeks. The fuck are those?
But
He put
I
those on
low
his feet.
key. So Christmas time's coming around. I'll be getting shoes. I was thinking about Anthony Edwards, but then I saw those Jaws, man.
Them
Now I
jaws are
don't know.
cooking, yeah.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
Dame
I'll
Knot.
take him. Send him
I'm
to
a fan
Milwaukee.
I'm a fan of the Dame Knot, that's for sure.
I'm not even trying to trade Kuzma at this point, honestly. You know, he's doing his job. He's doing all right. That's all we need him to do is just all right.
No, y'all need to trade his ass out of there. He is a fucking walking traffic cone out there for y'all, brother.
We're winning games, so
I mean, yeah, so are the Bulls, but I mean, I don't want Vucevic out there either. And
okay.
Vucevic
okay.
is doing more than Kuzma is.
He
Let's
averaged 22 and then disappeared. Bro, averaged 22 and then disappeared.
Who?
I
Kuz?
hate that for Giannis. Yes, I hate that for Giannis.
Should
Kuz averaged 22 for one season and disappeared and said, I'm out. I want that bag. I'm out. Bro got that bag and said, I'm out.
you know he was more of a
Bro went
social
to New
media
York
guy
Fashion
anyways.
Week.
Yeah, I was like, you know he was
True.
more of a fashion guy anyways. Come on now.
Bro went and got that fashion money. Boy, you don't want to be no hooper.
He been a
You want to be a
model for the
model.
last like 5
Ain't nothing
years
wrong
now.
with that.
Should we slide
But
into
like,
a little break and then once we get back we'll talk
you
about
can't be
the Kings blowing it up and
can't be a good model.
NBA games going on around the around the slate
Can't
right
do
now.
it.
The- Kicking back into it after that short little break. We're so hyped to talk about the Kings potentially blowing it up. Guys, what do you think about that? I mean, just as of 7 hours ago, NBA Central tweeted that the Kings are looking to explore trades for Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Domantas Sabonis.
Bro, nobody thought this team was gonna work.
No.
Like when they put it together, it almost felt like they were getting ready to trade them. Like that's the only logical explanation is that they were trying to increase their trade value.
Yeah.
Which I mean Zach LaVine's more valuable right now than he was when the Bulls were trying to get rid of him, in my opinion.
You think so?
His contract's smaller.
Okay, that's valid. That I'll give you. But I thought you were talking like his level of play. I was like, bro is like playing way better on the Bulls. But I hear you. It's
No,
easier
yeah.
to trade him now.
Yeah, and he doesn't look bad this season. So
Yeah, he doesn't look bad by any means. I just thought like his play on the Bulls like definitely outweighs his play here. Like he looked like a for sure number one option on a team on the Bulls, whereas like now it's like, okay, be a little more realistic. He's probably a number two for like a guy like, you know, who knows?
Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely valid. Yeah, we'll start with Zach LaVine. Where could Zach LaVine's next landing spot be?
ugh, that's
Honestly, my first thought was the Mavericks.
really. I was thinking the Magic.
But
I was thinking the Knicks.
Ooh, I like that one. I think I like the
Okay,
Knicks the
that would
most
be
out
a-
of all those, honestly.
yeah, that is a good
That'd,
one.
that'd be
So now we got to start putting together packages.
that'd be. I feel like he'll be an upgrade from Mikal Bridges.
Okay.
Maybe McHale and a pick or two.
Or yeah, even some like more pieces go along with that. But I see like them being the same player. So if I was the GM, I would be trading. Like, I would be make sure that he was involved in this so that we could clear up that space. Maybe even OG, because apparently I like not my opinion, but I was watching the game.
Who is Sacramento
Hearing
trying
that
to
they was
build
having some
around?
turmoil. Nobody apparently. Was it
Yeah, I
Sabonis
was
is
gonna
on the
say they're
chopping
just gonna
block.
blow it up. Yeah, they're trying to restart,
They
refresh.
tweet. They
See
tweaked
where
when
it
they
goes.
dropped. They tweaked when they dropped Mike Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
Like you see a team that made it to the conference finals last year. Literally picked this man up as their new coach. They fired the coach they had that took them to the conference finals, and then hired. Hired your coach that you got rid of with an underperforming team. Like he clearly wasn't the problem by league standards, I guess, if he's still out here getting high profile jobs. Like Tom Thibodeau, I think is a pretty solid coach. I don't know what the reason for his firing was. Maybe it was some higher up issues. Maybe him and the GM or the owner didn't get along. But you take my team to the conference finals, I'll at least give you another year, like at least, you know.
yeah.
Bro got fired right after the season ended. I feel like yeah, that team, the Kings was doomed from the beginning, in my opinion. Because that's just another one of those like both of those acquisitions of Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan I was just like, why would you go get a failed product from another team? Like I understand getting one player when they got DeMar, but then trading for Zach LaVine, I just feel like that was not
Yeah,
a
that was
smart
the
decision.
crazy part. A
Like that
different
was
sort of
like,
trade scenario might have worked out.
yeah, that was just I don't know. I just thought that maybe they
I don't
could
know.
have
They
got a
have been
third
making
team
wild
on that
moves. I
or
don't know why they
something.
got rid of
If
Fox.
if me also, bro. There's no way. I thought De'Aaron Fox was they like if anybody was like good and consistent in Sacramento, like he was the beginning of that stepping stone to get them to a good team. And they turned their back on him while he was still healthy and young. But I think that
Get
goes
back
along
in.
with that kind of like it's kind of like that young star timeline. You know, young stars have 6 to 7 years to prove what they can do. Maybe even less nowadays, but we see like you got 6 or 7 years, not even doing 6, 7, but like got about 6 or 7 years to like prove yourself, do something with the team, show that you're something to build around.
Where do you think DeMar would go? That's a weird one. That's almost like a Jimmy Butler scenario to me, where he's like not going to get traded for much, and he might just go to some team like that's got a lot that we don't
I
expect.
can see him. He's Clippers. He's a big LA guy. He's from LA. He want to go home, and I don't think he want to go to the Lakers.
Lakers.
Maybe he do.
I could see him going to the Lakers before the
Mm,
Clippers.
But I
Clippers
feel
got
like
way too much going on.
the Lakers got too
yeah,
much
I'm
going
trying to
on
think. I
too.
don't.
But obviously the Clippers will be dumping stuff out. You got LeBron for to come back. You don't know.
Yeah,
You
that's what
already
I was thinking. I
you
was like,
got
they got
Austin
LeBron
Reeves.
covering that.
You got
He could play the
Austin
shooting guard. They could play big point guard
Reeves
Luca.
and Luca. You but you got Austin and Luca Doncic fighting to go score 40 every night right now. Plus you got LeBron jumping in the mix of that too. It's Wolves ball right now trying to eat out there. Then they trying to get Aiden in there because they just spent some money to get him to the team. It's a Wolves game over there trying to eat right now. The Lakers, they got to figure themselves out. Like you got to see what they look like at full
I don't
potential.
think DeMar
See what
needs
the
the
holes
ball
look
like
like.
that, though. He's at a point in his career where I don't think he needs to be shooting like that. I think he'd
But
be
he ain't the
fine.
best. He ain't the best defender though. So that's
I
what
agree
I'm
with
saying.
that.
Like he
Yeah, for
got
sure.
like so I
I
feel like if
think.
you getting somebody his caliber, like you got to be producing in some way, shape, or form. I feel like he should go with a younger guy. I think he needs to be a younger guy to like help bring that younger guy on,
Maybe over in
and that could be in a
Atlanta to
number of places. Like
help
that could be
Trey.
that could be
That could be a
even
look for sure.
Pistons. Pistons would be good. Show them how to be a vets. Like realistically, like I feel like he need to go somewhere to mentor spread the word is like, and that's what he was up at that. But I feel like
Mm.
he was. You see, after he left, Kobe White started to like go up, and he said in his podcast, not in his podcast, but with the podcast he did with Paul George, he talked about how he took like Kobe White and Io under his wing and started to like show them what it looks like to have a routine and take care of your body and do this and that. And we saw with Kobe White that he started to improve and do better.
I think
So I feel
DeMar
like
would fit better on the Knicks than Zach LaVine would. LaVine
100%.
was
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Not only
a team that I
like
thought
yeah, I can
about.
see that also.
just his style of play, but just at position wise as well. Yeah, I think it would fit better.
Yeah, send either one of them over there, bro. They Knicks are one more piece away. Well,
And then
they are swapping out a piece away from being in the conference finals again, if not
Sabonis is the
already there.
weird one. Where is he going?
Yeah, honestly, I joked about a Vooch trade, but that could work for the Bulls at least. I mean,
Man,
the
if
Kings aren't
Sab-
going to do that,
Ooh!
but Sabonis on the Bulls would look really nice.
God, I would love that.
Him and Josh Giddey basically the same player.
Bro, if he goes back to the Pacers, oh
Vooch
man,
just 6'10".
my Twitter
Ooh.
fingers are going to get going.
Ooh. That'd be nasty, actually. Ooh, Levine to the Bucks would be crazy.
That is something that I saw. I think, yeah, that'd definitely be
It'd be
a
nasty.
good offensive power for us.
It'd be nasty. Him and
You know what?
Giannis working off of each other, I could see that working nicely.
You know what Zach Levine's star
I
sign
agree.
is?
No, not off top.
I'm looking for an Aries to come join the Buck squad. Oh, he's a Pisces. It's probably not going
I'll
to
come
work out as
join.
well as we think it is.
Tell him to call
Hey
me
man,
up,
let's
bro.
run it. Let's run it. No, actually, all right. Not to be all whatever, but talk according to Zodiac GM. You guys know about Zodiac GM?
Hell no.
It's a Twitter account that basically talks about the NBA, like NBA player matchups, and how they would be based on astrology. Which, yeah, I've heard of them, but they said that Kyrie would be Giannis's best matchup.
That would be
I
good.
can see that.
That would be really good.
When Dame came to Milwaukee, they said it wasn't going to work out.
Which whoever said it wasn't going to work out was goofy because that should have worked out realistically.
Well, but Dame's a water sign and Giannis is a fire sign, so
You're so funny.
looking for a fire sign. All right, anyways.
Should we slide into the NBA game slate?
Yeah, games have been crazy. I mean, it's almost oversaturating to witness.
Yeah, everything's been crazy so far. I mean, the Bulls still looking good despite the Spurs and Wemby hitting that dagger on us just yesterday, and the Pistons have been crazy so far.
Yeah, the whole Central Division really, other than the Pacers dealing with the injuries that they're dealing with, the Central Division's been like the hottest division in the entire league. Running the East, you see like the Heat, the Sixers poking their nose in there, but other than that, it's Pistons, Bulls, Bucks, Cavs. Um, I don't know if that's proper order. I'm just saying those are the heavy hitters in the league right now.
Right.
And yeah, that's fun to watch as Central Conference or Central Division lovers.
Yeah, the Pistons are currently sitting at the 1 seed at 9-2. The Knicks are in the 2nd seed at 6-3. Heat and Cavs are tied for the third, or actually Heat, Cavs, and Bucks all tied for the 3rd seed at 7-4. And then right after that, you got the Bulls and Sixers tied for that spot right
Not gonna
after.
lie, I'm surprised to see the Heatles up there.
Yeah, I was too.
Not even gonna lie, I'm very surprised.
It's been Bam.
I don't want to take it away from no players, but that's Spo.
Oh,
Bam
for
is
sure.
Bam is
That's
also
Spo.
Bam has also been on like belt snatching, like he's snatching the title from everybody this year. Like anybody who
I
like
hope so. I hope if he didn't, he would have you traded like that. Like let's be honest, that was the only route for them trading Jimmy was like
Yeah.
Bam, it's you're like show us you the next thing, or we're gonna get you up out of here too. Like he was to keep them from one.
Still got to give him credit for it though.
Because him and
We still give him credit for it though when it happens.
I'm not taking it away. I'm just saying like he did what he was supposed to, which is like huge. We want that. Like as fans, we love to see that. Like that's a great storyline for him to like sit behind Jimmy and now it's his time to show. And like he didn't complain, he didn't fuss, he didn't cry. When his averages was down, he went from being an all-star to not being an all-star, and we knew he still had a little bit of that in him. Not even a little bit, he still had a lot in him because he's young. But we knew he had it in him, and then he came back this season, and he's been showing so far that he has what it takes to be the leader of this team following the Jimmy exit, and he's the player to build around.
Yeah,
now.
I think Tyler Hero's definitely
Like, I'm congratulating that.
definitely been scoring on a high level.
Out west, the Thunder still look like it's their.
Well, the Thunder are scary.
It looks like
Um,
it's their championship to take still this year.
yeah, it does look that way. The
Besides the
Yeah,
Thunder,
Spurs, I mean, the Spurs look like they could make a big push.
the Thunder have
but
that
they can.
experience though. At this point, the Thunder are like the well-versed team. You know, everyone else is like kind of brand new or getting comfortable. Even for years, it was like Curry and the Warriors or LeBron and wherever he was. Those are like kind of the staples where you start when you think about the NBA. But right now, that's the Thunder, maybe the Nuggets. You
Mm-hmm.
know, um, the Lakers and the Warriors to continue going on that road are they're starting new things with Jimmy Butler and with Luca. So that's a whole new look. So really it's the Thunder's the only continuity going on right now and they are yeah, they're that team.
Yeah.
Um uh, every day yeah, I kind of think it's more and more likely that they will end up going back to back.
Well, East can stop them,
Who out
or in
east
the
can stop them?
West.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the Knicks might be the best chance out east so far this year, from my opinion, to stop the Thunder. They're just the best built team out east and performing the best.
Yeah, they definitely have the offensive power. I don't know if they have the defensive power though. I think the Thunder's got them there.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I just still think that they're the best
Oh yeah,
option
no,
out
no, for
east to
sure.
answer his
Yeah,
question.
I feel like it's super hard to like outplay the Thunder because they play so fast,
Yeah,
Well,
I
the
but
mean,
Pit
slow at the same time.
the Pistons on their best night, well, it have to be a 7 game series, but no injury, the Pistons might take the Thunder all the way. That'd be a good series.
they've been playing like it this year at least.
They have all the pieces they need.
I mean,
They
even just
really
last night with like 8 guys out, they still pulled it out against the Wizards. Sure, it was the fucking worst team in the league, Wizards, but they had
right.
eight of their like main guys out.
With nobody.
Yeah, Cade had to put up like 50 shots just to get that dub, and they still
Yeah,
did.
let's talk about that. Cade set the record for most missed field goals in a game. At least since like old old ball.
Yeah, and he also set the franchise record for most shots in a game in Piston history. So
And yeah, I mean he got
Yeah, that boy
40
took
point
40.
triple double and it wasn't even a shot. Wasn't it like 46, 11 and 12 or something
Oh my
like that?
yeah, it was
goodness.
a
Um,
huge triple double. It was a
it
very
was
nice stat line still.
40 plus 10 plus 10 plus
14 for
14 for
45?
45
Yeah.
was the
14
field
for
goal.
45?
That's why I was trying to
And
talk to you about it in the Discord last night, and I was like, dude, this is kind of tough to watch. Like, he's got great stat lines, but it was comparable to what we were saying about Russell Westbrook in 2017, 2018, when he was getting his triple doubles and getting 40, 50 points, but he was taking 30 to 40 shots to get those points, and everybody was like, yeah, well, he's getting great stat lines, but it's very inefficient. But it still came down to a dub.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
yeah,
like that's definitely yeah, it's a good game for Kate. But I see why people say that though, because you don't want that to get in the habit though.
right,
Because
definitely
No.
if
not.
you taking if he taking 45 shots, which like we do have to acknowledge the teams he was playing. So in the hypothetical sense, when Mike we talk about a 7 game series, you shoot 45 shots against the Thunder and you go 14 for 45, they're whooping you by 50, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like
that's the other
that's why it's
thing
just
is it was against the Wizards, and it's not like the Pistons were a complete team. I don't think that Cade would have done that if he didn't have to. You know,
No.
I think if you're missing
yeah,
shots,
for
you
sure.
pass the ball to somebody else and get them hot. But they're working with a skeleton crew, and I think that's why he ended up doing what he needed to do. So really, to me, I see a lot of missed
Yeah, he got
shots
the
for
window.
sure. But yeah, he did what he needed to do to get the win.
That's that Mamba mentality.
For
Like he
real.
chilled. That's that Mamba mentality right there, bro. And like, yeah, and
Yeah,
that's a good
it's hard
example
not
of
to
it.
think about it. Not to think about Kobe Ball.
It's like, I guess like you go 14 for 45 and then you get the win, and you got a 40-point triple double. That's Mamba mentality. You did everything you have to fucking take to get this win. Bro had a triple double. Only go with it. Like that's huge.
Other than that, I mean, much else to talk about? What other teams y'all want to mention?
Not gonna lie, my head's on food right now.
Yeah, yeah. We can wrap her up.
So, wrap her up like a chicken burrito.
Well, we appreciate y'all as always every week for stopping in, watching. Don't forget to like, comment on the video, subscribe, share it around with everybody you know. We appreciate y'all. Like I said, Tuano, you wanna?
You already know. Go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your mama, your dog, your cat, your auntie, your mammy, your granddaddy, to share with the neighborhood dietitian. Yeah, I know big words. Share pediatric nurse, your certified nurse's assistant. Share with everybody, man. Share with all the folks at the old folks home. Share the song, please.
Please,
Love.
love.